It's time for Wave 3 Listens Live, taking your calls to hear what you have to say on Kentuckiana's first live local TV talk show and hitting the streets to be live on location in your community. All hosted by Cindy Sullivan. This is Wave 3 Listens Live.
And we've got some great information for you if you want to kind of focus a little bit on your job skills when you're looking for a job. So here's that interview. There are millions of Americans out there that are searching for jobs right now, but they may be interested to know that there was a recent research study done by the Career Advisory Board established by DeVry University that says that most employers consider the candidates out there unqualified. Unqualified? We have an expert to talk to us about it, actually a member of the advisory board, Alexandra Levitt. So Alexandra, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me, Cindy. It's great to be here.
So tell us about the key findings of this research study that you guys did.
Sure. Well, the most startling finding, in my opinion, was that only 14% of hiring managers at top companies believe that the job candidate pool is qualified to fill the millions of open positions that are out there. So despite the fact that everyone thinks the market is so poor and unemployment is so high, there are tons and tons of open positions that are going empty. And at the same time, you have these job seekers out there who are overconfident that they can fill these positions. We found that 72% of job seekers were confident about expressing their qualifications in an interview. So you can see this is a huge gap between what employers need and what job seekers feel they have to offer.
So obviously there's some sort of disconnect in the focus on skill sets. So what exactly are employers looking for that these candidates don't have?
Well, across the board, the Job Preparedness Indicator found that skills that were most highly valued were things like strategic perspective and global outlook, or understanding how things work in different cultures and being able to conduct business in different cultures. And it also varied by level. At the entry level, things like time management, taking initiative, and being self-motivated were emphasized. At the mid-level, it was things like communication and problem solving. And at the senior level, that's where strategic perspective and global outlook came more into play. So depending on the level you're at and the level you hope to aspire to, those are some of the skills you really want to be looking at honing and expressing more effectively in your resume and in an interview.
Okay, so if you are trying to hone those skills, what would you advise people to do to either change their resume or to get further education? I mean, what are you guys advising?
Sure. Well, the first thing you want to do is take a good look at the Job Preparedness Indicator and assess what skills you actually have and what you need to focus more on and what's being emphasized at your level and in your industry. And then you want to actually take a look at what skills you need to improve on. So you want to do things like take volunteer positions or take a leadership role with an industry organization. Seek a mentor in a particular type of field that you think is going to be relevant to you in the future. You can also take continuing education, as you mentioned. I think some courses there are very effective in communicating a skill set in a short period of time. What I want job seekers to understand is that you can do all of these things in your daily life. You do not need to overhaul your life, quit your job to enhance your skill set. It's something you can do a little bit every single day.
Okay, so I have a son that just graduated from college from a prestigious business school and is looking for a job. So tell me, where can I go, tell him to go to get more information, Alexandra?
Sure. Well, for more information on the Job Preparedness Indicator and for advice on how he can enhance his own skill set and be more marketable to employers, he can visit www.careeradvisoryboard.com. This is a great organization for helping all job seekers at all levels advance.
Well, thank you so much for the information today, Alexandra. I really do appreciate it, and I know it's helpful not just for recent graduates, but for those people out there that unfortunately have been victims of the economy. You're giving us some a little bit of a positive approach here, I think, and I really do appreciate that.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you.
All right. Thanks so much for your time. Okay, so careeradvisoryboard.com. Get some more information there, and hopefully keep your fingers crossed you can hone your skill set and get that good job you're looking for. Stay with us, we'll be right back.